Welcome to another tutorial of the Boodlebag platform. In this tutorial, we're going to cover creating an account. So let's get started. To get started with your account, the first thing you want to do when you get onto the Boodlebag homepage is click on the Start Free Trial. This will take you into the workflow to start creating your account. We offer all new accounts a 30-day free trial of all features of the platform. On this first page in the workflow to create an account, you'll enter your individual and business information, which will start the process of creating your account. So let's enter in the different pieces of information that are needed to create your account. When filling the business description, you may copy and paste from your website. Be sure to fill this in with relevant information that tells prospective customers about your business. After you've filled out the first page, click Create Account to continue. Now check your email. You should have received the code we just sent you. This code will help us verify your email account, as well as help you identify the email address that our emails come from. Be sure to check your junk mail folder in case our email went to your junk mail folder. If that is the case, be sure to designate that the email address that email came from is not a spam sender. After entering the code, click Continue. On this screen, we ask you for information relevant to yourself. Some of that information has already been filled in, but go ahead and fill in all the remaining sections. For the date of birth, if you're not comfortable putting your actual date of birth, you may fill in any date into the space. Be sure to fill in something that designates that you're over 18 years of age if you're actually over 18. Once you're done, click Continue to proceed. Now select a password for your account. We recommend that you choose a complex password to increase the security of your account. Then click Continue. Now, if your business is registered, you may click Yes, that your business is registered, or No. If you click No, your account will be created using your name, first name and last name, as the business. Now, as you can see on this screen, because you said yes, the business name that you initially entered has been pre-filled in for you. At any point in time, you can always go back to change any of the selections that you've made. I'm going to go back so you can see what it's like if you had selected No. So now if we select No and click Continue, you can see that screen with the business name no longer came up, and when you actually go into your account after the account is created, you'll see that the account is created and the business is presented as your name. But I will go back and change it to yes to specify that this is a registered business. And then because I like the name, and that's the name I put in earlier on, I will click continue. Now, some businesses also have a DBA. That is a doing business as designation, which gives it a different name than the legal name. If that is the case for your business, click yes, and you'll then be able to enter in the DBA name. This DBA name would be the name that would be presented on all of your business pages, and that is how customers will identify you. If the name that you want to use to identify your business is different than this, then you want to use the original actual business name. In this case, I'm going to select no, because this business does not have a DBA, and it's not advertising itself under the DBA name. Now, on this screen, we enter the information relevant to the business. Again, some of that information has been pre-filled for you, but anything that has not been pre-filled, or you need to have a different value than has been filled in, you may change it here or specify the values that are not specified. Again, once done, click Continue. On this screen, you may select the Boodlebag features you want. I'll go through these features one by one to explain what each one of these are. Each one of these answers the question, I want to manage my business functions like appointment scheduling, customer information, bookkeeping, processing sales, receiving payments, etc., all at a low cost. If you select this feature, it's because you want the Boodlebag business management software. Next one, I want to manage shared workspaces used by only my employees, including scheduling of those spaces. This is for shared spaces, specifically private shared spaces where you use the Boodlebag platform to manage sharing of workspaces within your organization that you do not rent out to other businesses or individuals. I want to manage shared workspaces I rent to people that don't work for me, including scheduling and payment collection. These spaces are not used by my employees. This is for shared spaces, spaces that you rent out within your business to other businesses and individuals, but you do not have your staff use those spaces. Next one, I want to manage shared workspaces used by my employees, and I also rent to people that do not work for me, including scheduling and payment collection. This is also for shared spaces, but in this case, mixed use shared spaces. Spaces that you both have your employees using, at the same time renting to other businesses and individuals. I want to advertise workspaces I have available for rent exclusively to a single user. This space is only used by them and no one else. This we call the single tenant workspaces. Workspaces that you've dedicated and rented out or plan to rent out to a single tenant that they would have complete access and sole access to that space. I want to rent workspaces on a flexible basis to operate my business, paying only when I use the space, keeping my expenses low. This is for space renters. So the initial 4 shared spaces features that we talked about, those are for space owners. This here is for space renters. So if all you're going to be doing with the Boodlebag platform, or if the feature that you want from the Boodlebag platform is to be able to rent spaces to run your business out of, then you would select this particular option. So you want to rent workspaces on a flexible basis to operate your business, paying only when you use those spaces, keeping your expenses low. This is for space renters. I want to automate the process of encouraging my customers to refer their friends, family, and coworkers to my business, giving them rewards for each referral. This is for the Boodlebag crowdsource marketing feature, where you can automate your process of customer referrals. I want to get people to market my business and only pay them when they successfully get me a paying customer. This is another of the Boodlebag crowdsource marketing features. In this case, rather than it being for customer referrals, this is for marketers on the Boodlebag platform that can help you market your business and help you get new customers or repeating customers, but in particular, you only compensate them when they get you paying customers. I want to get coaching from someone who has been very successful in the business I'm pursuing, so I become successful like them and don't make known mistakes. I only want to pay them as results are achieved. This is the Boodlebag expert coaching feature, in which case you would get a coach on the Boodlebag platform that can show you the ropes in a particular trade, and they only get compensated as you start to become successful in that trade. So these are the several features of the Boodlebag platform. With each of these features, you can enable them on your account, and then later on we'll show you how you can also upgrade or downgrade. Remember that with all of these features and with the Boodlebag platform as a whole, we have an a la carte payment structure where each of these features have their own individual prices. Not to worry, if you have any coupons, you can always apply your coupons, and those coupons, as you create your account, you can always apply your coupons, and those coupons will get applied and you'll get the discount that goes along with that coupon. So in this case, I am going to select this account to be for a business a studio that would be renting out the space, and their staff would also be using the space. So in this case, I want to manage shared workspaces used by my employees, and I also rent to people that don't work for me, including scheduling and payment collection. So there's going to be a space owner that uses the space and also rents out to other businesses. And I click continue. Now on this page, it tells you what your monthly cost is, right? And the feature that is being added. So because Shared Spaces does not have a subscription cost, your monthly subscription fee is 0. So it tells you that you don't have a monthly subscription for Shared Spaces. Now there might be applicable usages, so based on the number of spaces that you have active that are under rent, there might be charges for those spaces. Now, depending on what features you've selected, if any of them requires a subscription or have any fees associated with them, you'll have to enter in a credit card at this time. This will be the case even if you have a coupon that waives the fees for you. Okay, now you would read the terms of the Boodlebag Merchant Service Agreement, and once you're done reading through it, you would click over here that you accept the terms of service. Now this is where you enter in any coupons that you have. By default, the 1-month trial coupon has been selected for you. If you have another coupon, you may enter it and replace what's in here with that coupon. But for now, I'll just leave it as the try coupon, which gives 1 month free for the Boodlebag services. Now, once you get through all of the screens that we've gone through, we're now ready to create the account. So I'll click Finish Share, and once we get done creating the account, it will take us to a login page. Okay, our account is created, and now I can log in. So the account that I created was Jane Schmo at boodlebag.com. And I put in the password. And there we go. The account is created. And as you can see, the account name is the business name that was selected. And the features of this account have been enabled. Depending on the features that are selected, you'll get many more menu items over here. But in this case, because we have the shared spaces feature for mixed use, we're only going to get shared spaces in here. So we're done creating an account, and in other tutorials, we'll show you how to upgrade and downgrade an account, as well as the different features in each of the services. Thank you very much, and see you in our next tutorial.